Yeah, all this shit started of a couple investigators that did something illegal, which was to go off on like be inside the phone and the computer of employee at a yard. That was just one of many electrician over here. Yeah, that doesn't even hang out with like none of the yard employees at all. What's up? Just a private dude here that you catch sleeping in his car over there that looks like this. Yeah, after he's off his first shift over here. What's up? Minding his own business. So the old senior fucking enlisted over here. Yeah, that's part of the investigative team over here. Decided to go off and like break inside my car and then go inside my phone over here. And then he looked at my bank account and then he saw a deposit that came from the Veterans Affairs. Yeah, why he saw me go inside the to Mexico into my office specifically. So he took it upon himself to go off and do another taboo, non-neutrality and non-professionalism, to then go off like display to everybody that might be a possible fraud to the Veterans Affairs system. And he did it in a professional way, gossiping around the space, eyeballing. And then actually the consequence I was born out of it, I got to witness a whole bunch of children, go off and like someone be exposed to early heart rate diseases, getting their life cut off in front of them early on. A whole bunch of young adults go off like fucking have their entire life, be robbed from them just because of the fact that some old fucking bloody ass dude, some old fucking bloody ass dude wanted to go off with a narrative that he could not be wrong at all, and that he's always correct, and that his instinct over there, whatever he says, is absolute entomorphic, especially, which is why I'm walking around the United States currently with no handcuffs, no case, nothing. Right, but I do have a whole bunch of angry people that made themselves angry about something that's like a fantasy that they could never prove in front of a judge, and they're actually because they're mentally ill. Yeah, all they want is just drama. Instead of being constructive like me over there, myself, that's very constructive. Yeah, I do a constructive job over here that require me to do a mathematical formula, computer programming, all the parameters around the space here, and then require me to go off and find different tools and techniques and approach. Yeah, to go off and assemble engines, and I go off and like distribute over certain spaces, and that's myself. So I found a focus for myself here, for titties and all that shit for a time, and then that shit over here. All he tried to go on is like drug dealers over here, like pimps, and like we go out like big old daddy pimping good and stuff like that. Yeah, we have all the hoes, and all the hoes want to go off and have bottle of champagne pour into their mouth. Yeah, and then all sorts of stuff all the time. The big daddy around the spaces, and then with your big daddy over here is swinging a dick. Then they Viagra into morphine specifically, and he fucked up everybody's kids heart with fucking poison to go off and give him an early health risk, and then he poisoned himself around the fucking space, and he somehow managed to kill everybody and the kids in the future. So, wow, I said, what a timeline to be in, like one naval group, not even the active one. That's how I go off and fuck up so badly with a spy network of old people that gossip like crazy around the fucking spaces up. Got so many people fucking killed and get connected to shit that's like so fucking dumb, just because of the fact that they just wanted to argue shit that's way to like other people living a better life than them, especially with these kids that go off and maintain a better proficiency. I also have a focused 28-year-old over here that's like a lead engineer, that's going out to work for like the Tesla group over here inside the factory. And then just because of the fact that he's driving around in a Tesla, and then eventually he has his wife and his dog over there living in the house. And then eventually sometimes he'll be playing video game and he's updating a message board with what's up. Yeah, and then eventually he has cryptocurrency on the side. So old bloody dog over here. So I come to him. I said all of it was unfair. So kill everybody. Yeah, in his lifetime over here, he didn't get this shit over here that he called technology that improved with this easy lifestyle. He was down there in the streets over here going out to like drop kick people, and then the time with no camera, and then other males were fucking him in the ass and having sex with him. And by the time he's still around that area, and then he still has the head start that 28-year-old had to go off and get that house and that wife and those dogs over here and like that crypto and that Tesla on top and that engineering job as a professional on top. Yeah, I don't know, man. Somewhere, I don't know. He decided to go off and waste the last 5 years poisoning people's children, they're giving them a heart attack and sabotaging stuff around the special. I said, that's what he decided to do. I said, well, where to go? Line up with like Vladimir Putin into my thing special. Yeah, so you know where the ballpark is going to go to initially. That's how it's going to come to me. Yeah, I naturally always win around the special. Do you see wrinkles here? No? That's good, man. But I said I'm not getting any younger. So I said by the end of the day, the stupidity, like people, and especially the wives. Oh my God, that's the one over here that deserves a fucking slap. The hardest into my offense, especially. That's why I like to see both of them go to prison together sometimes. When they get hit into my offense, especially. Like I said, when they merge as an evil ass spirit, what's up? The wife is just as dumb as the husband into my offense, especially. Yeah, be very careful with some of these groups with like the stupidity that they fucking bring. I said by the end of the day, I watch these people go off and collude for cult to go off and like poison the kids, give their kids a heart attack over like a drama. I'd rather go off and kill myself than to be around you. Did the child make the decision, or was it the parents? Crickets. Yeah. Frog sound in the background. Ribbit. Yeah, and then psycho parent over here. Yeah, put psycho police officer, encouraging them to commit suicide. I go out to I was like, oh my God. And every time I look back,